Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
There is no comparison. It seems that so many people want to compare Amazon's new Kindle, the Kindle Fire, to Apple's iPad. And there's so many differences between the two gadgets. It really is difficult to compare the two, if not impossible. So we don't even really want to compare the two. It's just that so many people are asking, which one should I get? You can have both. I have both. I've spent money on an iPad and I've spent money on a Kindle Fire. And for what the Kindle Fire provides, I'm happy. For what the iPad provides, I'm happy. You can live in a universe where they're not mutually exclusive.
So you're actually saying in some cases maybe it makes more sense to have both of these than to have one or the other.
In many ways. The prime reason why, no pun intended really, why you would use or want the Kindle Fire is because you have an Amazon Prime subscription. I pay, I think everybody, well not everybody, but everybody who subscribes pays $80 a year. And with that, you get free shipping sometimes, depending on if the item
most of the time.
Amazon. I would say most of the time. But plus, you get access to content, and that is only available through an Amazon Prime membership. The Kindle Fire makes it easier for you to get to that content. I think the way that Amazon's handling music in the cloud, I actually prefer the way that Amazon's doing it versus the way Apple's doing it. So there's another value.
How about their store experience, like for buying apps? Which do you have a preference, or are they about?
Well, the issue with that is that I appreciate both the way Apple and Amazon are doing it because they're vetting the applications that are coming into the store.
So it's not a free-for-all like the wide open Android marketplace.
Right. Although you can install out of the box without rooting the device or hacking it, for anybody who's not familiar with that terminology, you can install applications that aren't available in the marketplace.
By using the Android unsigned apps feature.
The unsigned apps feature if you have the APK. So the value of it is still pretty high. And for $200 versus $500, again, there's no comparison in price. Let's go ahead.
Well, it's half the size, so it should be half the price.
That's exactly. Well, I wouldn't go as far as to say that, but let me go ahead and hold this up and show you that you've got a 7-inch tablet versus a 10-inch tablet.
Yep.
Two completely different operating systems. It not just size-wise, but let's look at the thickness here. And I would say the Amazon Kindle Fire maybe a little thicker.
I would say I think the Kindle Fire is definitely slightly thicker than the iPad 2. But iPad 1, they're probably, I think, the same thickness.
Maybe about the same. The thing that I'm finding really interesting is, balancing between the two, I cannot perceive a difference in weight.
Hand feel for me is definitely something that for every device I look at, because I have the cheap $79 Kindle. I think it's $99 if you get it without ads, but and it feels so much better in my hand than the keyboard version that was its predecessor that it felt natural to switch.
Well, we'll be doing some comparisons within the Kindle family to help people come closer to making the decision of what they're possibly going to get if they're looking at a Kindle. But you can't compare these two devices price-wise, size-wise, all the way down to certain features. I think what it boils down to is, will this fit in your pocket? Do you want something that's going to fit in your pocket? Are you happy enough at spending $200, getting on the web, playing Angry Birds or whatever application that you install on here, or do you want an iPad? That's really the big difference. A lot of differences that we really can't compare effectively. What do you think?